What is the name of the Father? During his Sermon on the Mount, Jesus Christ revealed the Lord's Prayer, which begins with the phrase, "Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." We know that the name of the Son is Jesus Christ, but what is the name of the Father? A name that Jesus Christ said was hallowed, which means holy, consecrated, sacred, revered. While the Father has many names, his greatest name is Bahá'u'lláh. It's an Arabic name, which means the glory of God or the glory of the Lord, and is the new name prophesied twice in the book of Revelation. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. To him that overcometh, I will give to eat of the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. And again, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him my new name. In the words of Bahá'u'lláh himself, say, He who is the exponent of the hidden name hath appeared. Did ye but know it? He whose advent hath been foretold in the heavenly Scriptures is come. Could ye but understand it? The world's horizon is illuminated by the splendors of this most great revelation. That the name of the Father is Bahá'u'lláh, the glory of God or the glory of the Lord, was revealed by Jesus Christ himself in the prophecies about his own return in the glory of the Father. For the Son of Man shall come in the glory of his Father with his angels, and then he shall reward every man according to his works. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he cometh in the glory of his Father with his holy angels. We see this greatest name revealed in other biblical prophecies as well. And the glory of the Lord came into the house by way of the gate, whose prospect is toward the east. The glory of Lebanon shall be given unto it, the excellency of Carmel and Sharon. They shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken it. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it. Referring to Bahá'u'lláh, the glory of God or the glory of the Lord, Shoghi Effendi, the guardian of the Bahá'í Faith, wrote, To Israel he was neither more nor less than the incarnation of the everlasting Father, the Lord of hosts, come down with 10,000s of saints. To Christendom, Christ returned in the glory of the Father. To Shia Islam, the return of the Imam Hussein. To Sunni Islam, the descent of the Spirit of God, Jesus Christ. To the Zoroastrians, the promised Shah Bahram. To the Hindus, the reincarnation of Krishna. To the Buddhists, the fifth Buddha. To him, Isaiah, the greatest of the Jewish prophets, had alluded as the glory of the Lord and the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace, the Wonderful, the Counselor, the rod come forth out of the stem of Jesse, and the branch grown out of his roots, who shall be established upon the throne of David, who will come with a strong hand, who shall judge among the nations, who shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips slay the wicked. and who shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. To him Jesus Christ had referred as the Comforter, who will reprove the world of sin and of righteousness and of judgment. As the Spirit of truth, who will guide you into all truth, who shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak. As the Lord of the vineyard, and as the Son of Man, who shall come in the glory of his Father, in the clouds of heaven, with power and great glory, with all the holy angels about him, and all nations gathered before his throne. To him, the author of the Apocalypse had alluded as the glory of God, as Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last, identifying his revelation with the third woe. He moreover had extolled his law as a new heaven and a new earth, as the tabernacle of God, as the holy city, as the new Jerusalem coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. To his day, Jesus Christ himself had referred as the regeneration when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. Affirming himself to be the Father whose coming was promised in all the divine books and scriptures, Baha'u'lláh wrote in a letter to Pope Pius IX, "The word which the Son concealed is made manifest. It hath been sent down in the form of the human temple in this day. Blessed be the Lord who is the Father. He verily is come unto the nations in his most great majesty. Turn your faces towards him, O concourse of the righteous. This is the day whereon the rock Peter crieth out and shouteth, and celebrateth the praise of its Lord, the all-possessing, the Most High, saying, Lo, the Father is come, and that which you were promised in the kingdom is fulfilled." In a letter to Tsar Alexander II, Baha'u'lláh wrote, "Beware lest thy sovereignty withhold thee from him who is the supreme sovereign. He verily is come with his kingdom, and all the atoms cry aloud, Lo, the Lord is come in his great majesty. He who is the Father is come. And the Son in the holy veil crieth out, Here am I, O Lord my God. Whilst Sinai circleth round the house, and the burning bush calleth aloud, the all-bounteous is come, mounted upon the clouds. Blessed is he that draweth nigh unto him, and woe betide them that are far away." When the Father, Baha'u'lláh, the glory of God, came as promised, he wrote a tablet to the followers of the Son, Jesus Christ, named the Most Holy Tablet. Here are some excerpts from that tablet. In the name of the Lord of great glory. This is an epistle from our presence unto him whom the veils of names have failed to keep back from God, the Creator of earth and heaven, that his eyes may be cheered in the days of his Lord, to help in peril the self-subsisting. Say, O followers of the Son, have ye shut out yourselves from me by reason of my name? Wherefore ponder ye not in your hearts? Day and night you have been calling upon your Lord the Omnipotent, but when he came from the heaven of eternity in his great glory, ye turned aside from him and remained sunk in heedlessness. Consider those who rejected the Spirit, Jesus, when he came unto them with manifest dominion. How numerous the Pharisees, who had secluded themselves in their synagogues in his name, lamenting over their separation from him, and yet, when the portals of reunion were flung open, and the divine luminary shone resplendent from the dayspring of beauty, they disbelieved in God, the exalted, the mighty. They failed to attain his presence. notwithstanding that his advent had been promised them in the book of Isaiah, as well as in the books of the prophets and of the messengers. No one from among them turned his face toward the dayspring of divine bounty, except such as were destitute of any power amongst men. And yet, today every man endowed with power and invested with sovereignty prideth himself on his name. Moreover, call thou to mind the one who sentenced Jesus to death. He was the most learned of his age in his own country, whilst he that was only a fisherman believed in him. Take good heed, and be of them that observe the warning. Consider likewise how numerous at this time are the monks who have secluded themselves in their churches, calling upon the Spirit. But when he appeared through the power of truth, they failed to draw nigh unto him, and are numbered with those that have gone far astray. Happy are they that have abandoned them, and set their faces toward him, who is the desire of all that are in the heavens and all that are on the earth. They read the evangel, and yet refused to acknowledge the all-glorious Lord, notwithstanding that he had come through the potency of his exalted, his mighty and gracious dominion. We verily have come for your sakes, and have borne the misfortunes of the world for your salvation. Flee ye the one who hath sacrificed his life that ye may be quickened? Fear God, O followers of the Spirit, and walk not in the footsteps of every divine that hath gone far astray. Open the doors of your hearts. He who is the Spirit verily standeth before them. Wherefore keep ye afar from him who hath purposed to draw you nigh unto a resplendent spot. Say, We in truth have opened unto you the gates of the kingdom. Will ye bar the doors of your houses in my face? This indeed is not but a grievous error. He verily hath come again down from heaven, even as he came down from it the first time. Beware lest you dispute that which he proclaimeth, even as the people before you disputed his utterances. Thus instructeth you the true one, could ye but perceive it. Say, Lo, the Father is come, and that which you are promised in the kingdom is fulfilled. This is the word which the Son concealed when to those around him he said, Ye cannot bear it now. And when the appointed time was fulfilled and the hour had struck, the word shone forth above the horizon of the will of God. Beware, O followers of the Son, that ye cast it not behind your backs. Take ye fast hold of it. Better is this for you than all that ye possess. Verily he is nigh unto them that do good. The hour which we had concealed from the knowledge of the peoples of the earth and of the favored angels hath come to pass. Say verily, he hath testified of me, and I do testify of him. Indeed, he hath purposed no one other than me. Unto this beareth witness every fair-minded and understanding soul. Announce thou unto the priests, Lo, he who is the ruler is come. Step out from behind the veil in the name of thy Lord, he who layeth low the necks of all men. Proclaim then unto all mankind the glad tidings of this mighty, this glorious revelation. Verily, he who is the Spirit of truth is come to guide you unto all truth. He speaketh not as prompted by his own self, but as bidden by him who is the all-knowing, the all-wise. O concourse of priests, leave the bells and come forth then from your churches. It behooveth you in this day to proclaim aloud the most great name among the nations. Prefer ye to be silent when every stone and every tree shouteth aloud, The Lord is come in his great glory. Well is it with the man who hasteneth unto him. Verily, he is numbered among them whose names will be eternally recorded, and who will be mentioned by the concourse on high. Thus hath it been decreed by the Spirit in this wondrous tablet. He that summoneth men in my name is verily of me, and he will show forth that which is beyond the power of all that are on earth. Follow ye the way of the Lord, and walk not in the footsteps of them that are sunk in heedlessness. Well is it with the slumberer, who is stirred by the breeze of God, and ariseth from among the dead, directing his steps toward the way of the Lord. Verily, such a man is regarded in the sight of God the True One as a jewel amongst men, and is reckoned with the blissful. Blessed the man that hath set his face towards God, the Lord, the day of reckoning. Do the sons recognize the Father and acknowledge him, or do they deny him, even as the people aforetime denied him? Jesus. Happy art thou, who hast turned thy face toward my countenance, inasmuch as thou hast rent the veils asunder, hast shattered the idols, and recognized thine eternal Lord. Say, blessed the slumberer who is awakened by my breeze. Blessed the lifeless one who is quickened through my reviving breaths. Blessed the eye that is solaced by gazing at my beauty. Blessed the wayfarer who directeth his steps towards the tabernacle of my glory and majesty. Blessed the distressed one who seeketh refuge beneath the shadow of my canopy. Blessed the sore athirst who hasteneth to the soft flowing waters of my loving kindness. Blessed the insatiate soul who casteth away his selfish desires for love of me, and taketh his place at the banquet table, which I have sent down from the heaven of divine bounty for my chosen ones. Blessed the abased one, who layeth fast hold on the cord of my glory, and the needy one, who entereth beneath the shadow of the tabernacle of my wealth. Blessed the ignorant one, who seeketh the fountain of my knowledge, and the heedless one, who cleaveth to the cord of my remembrance. Blessed the soul that hath been raised to life through my quickening breaths, and hath gained admittance into my heavenly kingdom. Blessed the man whom the sweet savors of reunion with me have stirred and caused to draw nigh unto the dayspring of my revelation. Blessed is the ear that hath heard, and the tongue that hath borne witness, and the eye that hath seen and recognized the Lord himself, in his great glory and majesty, invested with grandeur and dominion. Blessed are they that have attained his presence. Blessed the man who hath sought enlightenment from the day star of my words. Blessed he who hath attired his head with the diadem of my love. Blessed is he who hath heard of my grief, and hath risen to aid me among my people. Blessed is he who hath laid down his life in my path, and hath borne manifold hardships for the sake of my name. Blessed the man who, assured of my word, hath arisen from among the dead to celebrate my praise. Blessed is he that hath been enraptured by my wondrous melodies, and hath rent the veils asunder through the potency of my might. Blessed is he who hath remained faithful to my covenant, and whom the things of the world have not kept back from attaining my cord of holiness. Blessed is the man who hath detached himself from all else but me, hath soared in the atmosphere of my love, hath gained admittance into my kingdom, gazed upon my realms of glory, quaffed the living waters of my bounty, hath drunk his fill from the heavenly river of my loving providence, acquainted himself with my cause, apprehended that which I concealed within the treasury of my words, and hath shone forth from the horizon of divine knowledge, engaged in my praise and glorification. Verily, he is of me. Upon him rests my mercy, my loving kindness, my bounty, and my glory.